This is Yoga Fit, guys. My name is Stephanie. I'm glad you guys are here. Let's get started standing up at the top of the mat. For today's class, you'll probably need a couple of weights, a ball, a slider, a couple of blocks, maybe a band. We'll see what we do. All right, come near the top of your mat, standing in Tadasana. Tadasana is mountain pose. Your toes are forward. Double check that they are lined up and that the heels are somewhat hidden behind your toes. If you have a mirror, you can see your feet. If not, just kind of peek down and make sure your toes are not turning out or turning in. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, root through your feet, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand. We're going to change our exhale. Turn to your right. Arms come all the way down. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Turn through center all the way to the left. And exhale, arms come all the way down. Inhale, reach up. Turning to the right. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Coming through center, take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Thighs on fire, squeeze them in. And then squeeze your tushy, tucking the tailbone under. Press firmly into your arms, gripping the floor with all 5 fingers. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Come down to your knees and set your hips back towards your heels. Allow your forehead to rest onto your mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Deep breath in and exhale out. Deep breath in and exhale out. Making your way onto hands and knees for cat and cow. We're going to start by creating a back bend looking forward. This is inhale. And then exhale, start at the tailbone, rounding the spine, pull the belly in, chin to chest. Inhale, starting at the tailbone, the head's the last to move. And then exhale, rounding the spine, pull the belly in, chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Curl your toes, lift your bum up high. Inhale, shift the weight forward to plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath in, press your hips up and back. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen to flat back. Exhale, forward fold and relax. Rise to stand, reach the arms to the sky, turn to your right, exhale, arms come down. Inhale, come back through center, turn to the left. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to plank pose, top of a push-up, and slowly lower all the way down to the belly for low cobras. Bring your toes to touch, heels to touch. Inhale, lift head and shoulders. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Child's pose. Inhale, press up. Exhale, hips come down to your heels. Giving your body an opportunity to set an intention for the class. Breathe in deep, getting as much oxygen into your body, preparing yourself for what's about to come. Oh boy, here we go. All right, coming on to hands and knees, we're going to do a little alternative to our cat and cow. So it's going to look a little bit like this. You're going to do your back bend, your inhale, but you're going to bend the knees, bringing the heels up towards your hips. That's your inhale. And then on the exhale, feet come down, keep the tops of the feet and lift and hover your knees. Exhale, lower the knees down, lift up, heels come up high, squeezing, and then exhale, lift and hover. Inhale, lift, exhale, hover. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Lower down, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, bending right knee and left knee. Finding stillness, take a deep breath in, look forward, walk your feet to your hands, bring your toes to touch, Utkatasana chair pose. So you bend your knees a lot, weight into the heels, reaching the arms either up by your ears, creating a straight line from your wrist to your hip, or you can let them rest. If you did the arm class with me earlier, your shoulders you might not be able to hold your arms up. So do what you can. 5, 4, 3, take a deep breath in, exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Bring your hands surrounding your left foot. If you need a block, this would be an opportunity to get a block under your hands. We're going to twist. Left arm is going to reach out to the sky. Twisted dragonfly. Belly button in, thighs scissor in. Take a breath in. Exhale, hand comes down, step forward and change legs. Right foot comes forward, left foot steps back to a lunge. Surround your feet, your right foot with your hands. And then twist, right arm to the sky, belly in, inner thighs squeeze. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hand comes down. Step forward, rise to stand, reach the arms up to the sky, side bend. Interlace your fingers, reaching up and over to your right, hips move to the left and hang out here. Yeah, you got this. Looking good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Take a deep breath in, lengthen through the spine, up and over to the left. Hips move to the right and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rise through center. Take a deep breath in, a little back bend here. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back to plank pose, let's flow through a vinyasa. You can modify by coming down onto your knees. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, bending the elbows back towards your ribs, lowering yourself to a low plank. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And then curl those toes under, downward facing dog. Taking small steps, walk your feet forward, Utkatasana pose, chair, sitting in deep. Now this time you're going to bring your hands to your heart center. You're going to lift your right heel and bring the foot behind you. Keep the knees together best you can. Squeeze the heel in towards your hip. You're going to then tap the toe down. So you're going to lift, squeeze 1, lift 2, lift 3, lift and lower down, change sides. You're going to point the toe behind, keep the knees together, squeeze, lift 1, squeeze, lift 2, belly in strong 3, 4. Did we do 5 or 4? 5. I don't remember. Reach the arms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hands back by your hips. Balance on the balls of your feet. Shift the weight forward, lift both heels. This is drinking bird. 4, 3, 2. We're going to rise to ballerina. Stay on the balls of those feet. Come all the way up best you can. Balance, balance, balance. Oh, yeah. And lower your heels. Forward fold. Step back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg, you're going to lift it up high, bending the knee, stacking the hip. Step forward between your hands, lower the back knee down, and we're going to rise up. Come up onto your knee. Now you can keep the hands down onto the thigh or reach up over the head. I'm going to keep it down on the thigh as a modification. We're going to shift the weight forward. Now as you do, you're squeezing your bum and then shift the weight back. There's 1. Shift it forward. 2. 3. On 4, we're going to hold it here. Keep the toenails down. Lift and hover your knee. See what you can do. Lower the knee. Hands come down. Oh, yes. Curl the back toe, lift the back knee, step back. Plank pose. Downward facing dog. Left leg, inhale, lift it high, bending the knee, stacking the hip. And then stepping forward between your hands, back knee down, and rise up. Hands up or onto the thigh. Squeeze tushy, hips come forward and back. Hips forward and back. 2 more. Hips forward, really squeezing that back butt cheek. Last one, hold here, pressing into the top of the foot, lift, hover. See what you can do. Not easy. Lower down. Now, I didn't say yoga if it was easy. Hands come down, curl the toe, downward facing dog. Right leg lifted high, bending the knee, stacking the hip. Step forward between your hands. We're going to rise to high crescent now. Keep the back heel lifted. Reach the arms up. We're going to bend both knees, coming into a deep lunge. Now go as deep as comfortable for you. I'm going to do minis. You go low. Okay, here we go. Down 1. Down 2. Down 3. Down 4. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, plant the hands down. Chaturanga. Bending the elbows. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifting, bending the knee, stacking the hip. Step forward, high lunge, high crescent, back heel stays lifted. Here we go. Bending those knees. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice and slow. Hands come to the mat. Flow through another chaturanga. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bend those elbows back. Chaturanga Tadasana. Inhale. Upward facing or cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a moment's rest. Come down to hands and knees. And either sitting back up onto your heels or child's pose. Your choice. All right, to increase the challenge. So earlier we did the cat and cow that looked a little bit like this, right here, and then hover. We're going to do that again, but to add it, to make it more challenging, you're going to do the bent knee in your cow part, and in your cat, you're going to straighten the legs. So you're still on the tops of the feet, and you're going to try to get to the tops of your toes with the toes curled under and lower back down, okay? You can just stay with this if that's enough, or you can come to get those toes curled under, really getting mobility through your toe joints. Okay, 4 of these. Here we go. Inhale, and then exhale, pressing into the top of the feet, either hovering there or pressing all the way up and lower all the way down. Woo, intense. Here we go. Inhale, curling those toes under. Yep, lifting and getting that curl toe under. And lower back down. 2 more, guys. Inhale and exhale. Yes. And lower back down. Inhale. Lovely. And exhale. Child's pose. So this was big time ankle strengthening and mobility. Okay. Grab your light weights. You're going to bring them to the top of your mat. So we're going to add the light weights to the next sequence. Downward facing dog when you get them in place. All right, right leg lifted high, bending the knee, stacking the hip, create a lovely stretch in the right front thigh. Even adding a little twisting element here. Step forward between your hands. Grab your weights. You're going to rise up to high crescent. You're going to take the weights up into the air. We're going to then cactus the arms as we bend both knees. Bend both knees, cactus. Press it up 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to bring the arms open to a T. From here, you're going to move into airplane. So shift forward, lift your left leg, balance. See if you can keep your arms lifting into the air. If you need to bring them back by your hips to make it easier, please feel free. For 4, 3, 2, rise to standing leg raise. Come all the way up. Arms out to the side, kick your left leg forward. Circle the leg. Oh, son of a, what? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It started off so easy. What the heck happened? I don't know. Here we go. Forward fold. Put your weights down. Let's flow through a chaturanga. Hello, good morning, my friends. And inhale, upward Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana. I speak all the language. I speak other languages. All right, left leg lifted high, bending the knee, stacking the hip, saying hello, legs. Ah. Step it forward. Take your time, grab your weights. Bring the arms up. All the way. We're gonna cactus the arms and then push them back up with each knee bend. We have 4 of these. Bend it down, exhale. 1, 2. We need a video of this. This looks so cool. Don't you look awesome? 3 and 4. Holding here. Arms come out to the side. Hinge forward. Fly like an airplane. See if you can keep the arms out to the side. We're going to slowly rise, standing leg raise. Reach the arms up over the head or keep them out to the side. And circle that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take a deep breath in, reach the arms up. Now this time when you forward fold, you can bring the arms out to the side. But if you really want to challenge everything, keep them up over the head. You can put a light bend into the knees. See if you can keep those arms and ears intact all the way up. And then place them down. Yeah, step back to plank pose. Plankety plank plank. Chaturanga. Inhale upward. Exhale. Child's, let's do a child's pose or sit up under your heels. All right, we're going to switch out your light weights for 1 heavy weight. 1 heavy weight, top of the mat. If you what? Well, if you have a lightweight, grab 2 lightweights, but you know, let's do 1. Let's see if we can do 1 heavy. That's it, 1 heavy. All right, you guys rested? You ready? Let's do this. All right, downward facing dog. Bring your toes to touch. Right leg, you're going to lift it high, bending the knee, stacking the hip, and you're going to flip your dog. Bring your right foot next to your left and spin your feet so that they're facing the back of your mat. You're going to lift your hips up into bridge and reach the arm up over your ear. What? All right, well, we'll work on that next week. Come on out and come back to downward facing dog. Right leg lifted into the air. Now I know what we got to work on. Step forward, grab your heavy weight. You're going into high crescent. If you have your 1 weight, you're going to take it up over the head. We're now going to do tricep extensions while doing our squats. Here we go. Bending the elbows, bending the knees. Press it 1, 2. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Your 1 heavy weight, you're going to bring it into your chest. You're going to go into warrior 3. Once you get there, you're going to bend and straighten your right leg 4 times. So pulling the weight by your chest or by your hips or your belly, getting into your warrior, going to bend right leg, lowering towards the ground and straighten. 1, bend. 2, 3, 4, rise, standing leg raise. Take the weight up over the head. Tricep extensions. 1, 2, 3. Hold it here, circle the leg for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent job. Put your weight down onto the ground. Step back and flow through chaturanga. This is better than regular yoga, I'm just going to tell you right now. Inhale upward and exhale downward. You wait, when are you playing next? When do you play again? Tomorrow? Hot dang, I want to hear all about it, okay? Left leg, you're going to lift it up into the knee and you're going to flip the dog. So you're going to bring your left foot out to the side, turn your feet so they're facing to the back of your mat, and then you're going to lift your hips up, feel like you're doing a bridge, and then reaching the left arm up over your ear. And then release. Rolling back out, left leg lift. Step forward, high crescent. Grab your heavy weight on the way up. Woo. All right, back heels lifted. You're gonna take the weight up over the head. You're gonna bend those knees, triceps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bringing the weight in because it's heavy. Hinge forward, balance. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana. Now bend your left knee, lowering yourself towards the floor. Press it up for 1. Lower. Press 2. Lower. 3. And lower. 4. Rise to stand. Take the weights up over the head. Leg extension. Tricep extensions. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle the leg. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. Put your weight to the side. What? Let's grab this band. All right, so we're going to do wide-legged forward fold. Let me just show you a quick demonstration, and then we're going to turn to one side. I think we'll turn towards the TV. So we're going to open the legs really wide. You're going to take the band up, and you're going to pull on it. Now, if it's really light, double up your band, get 2 of them, or bring your hands closer together, and then pull. You want your arms at a Y shape, not like this, okay? So make them where they can get into Y shape. From there, straight, strong legs, and then forward fold. You're trying to keep the ears and the arms in line all the way down, and then you're gonna come all the way back up without rest. So hands never touch the floor. They come down as far as you can go, and they come back up. Keep the tension on the band. So if you guys want to stay on your mat, go ahead and turn and face this way. Separate your legs. Strong, straight legs. Pull on your band. Make yourself a Y shape. Then forward fold. Keep those legs strong. Keep the arms up by your ears. Go as far as you can go down without touching, and then push yourself all the way back up. Let's go again. All the way down. Keep pushing that band open. Yes. And then all the way back up. Strong core, strong back, erectors. Woo, woo, woo. One more time. You can do it.
If you say so.
I do. Power is in the mind. You guys want one more? Go, one more. You got this. 4 times the charm today. Nice. You can put your bands down. All right, you're gonna fold up your mat halfway. Gonna get your slide. Ready? All right, so we're gonna do some plank sliding fun. Okay, now if you have a sock, you can just use your sock on the floor. Okay, I probably will just use my sock on the floor because trying to slide on a slider, you know what I'm saying? I'll just slide off my slider. You're gonna come onto hands unless you've got bad wrists and want to come onto your forearms. Either way, you're gonna extend yourself back into your plank, and it's hard if you got 2 sliders, right? If you want 2 sliders, yeah, by all means. Then you're gonna bend the elbow or bend the knee, bring it out towards the tricep, bend the elbows like you're getting into Ekapada, and then extend back out. We'll do 4 on each side, okay? Having the second slider underneath your stable foot makes it really hard. So see what you can do. Here we go, bending the elbows as well. Bend your knee, bring the knee to touch the tricep. Yes, yes, and then send it back. Bend the knee, touch the tricep, bend those elbows. And send it back, that's 2. Let's go for 3. And 4. Nice. All right, take a breather if you need one. Otherwise, switch the the sliding thing to the other foot. Yep. And now you do the other side. Bending the elbows, bending the knee. Take a look at her. She's doing it perfect. There it is. Sliding it, bending the elbows, bringing the knee to touch that tricep. 2. That's it. Bending. And 3. And last one for 4. Nice. You can keep your mat doubled up because we're going to lie onto our backs, but if you want to lengthen it back out, that's fine. I probably lengthen mine out just a little bit just so that I got kind of a long torso. You're going to need your ball. And come onto our backs. Woo. I'm working off your turkey. Getting ready for Christmas cookies. And you know, I love me some cookies. So please feel free to brown nose and suck up all you like. All right. I'm not one of those fitness pros that doesn't eat. So I like sugar and stuff. So not a problem. Bring your knees together or ball between your knees and land in a dead bug position. You're going to squeeze the ball really hard. Start to squeeze and squeeze. I want you to feel those inner thighs quiver, 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 quiver. Keep that quiver. Lift your head and shoulders. Bring your hands out to your sides and extend the legs. Oh, yes. Oh, this is hollow body hold. Hollow body hold. Jolly la 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 la. Holdy, holdy, hold. Holdy, holdy, hold. You are going to be looking good naked in no time. And rest. Come back down and rest. Now you're going to lift your hips up, put the ball underneath your bums. Okay, so this is supported bridge. You may have done this with a block underneath your bum in yoga, but I like balls. Bring the legs up into the air. Balance. This is Cirque du Soleil 101. You're going to open the legs to a wide V and flex your feet. And then close the legs back up. 4 of these. Flex the feet, open to a wide V, and then bring them back together. That's 2. Opening and closing for 3. And opening, closing for 4. Point your toes. You're going to bring your right leg close to your face, stopping when you feel like you can't go any further. And then you're going to lower your left leg down to the mat. Keep the right leg in the same position. Now, it may just hover. It may not come down to the mat, and that's okay. This is a split on the ball. And then slowly bring the legs back together. And now left leg. Pull it as close to your face as you can without using your hands, right? We're just bringing it in using strength. And then lower your right leg as low as you can get it without force. Let the gravity take it down. Toes are pointed. You're doing a wonderful split. And then bring them back up together. Let's open wide to a wide V. And then bring the legs back together. Now we're going to take giant circles. So imagine that your floor is on your lower back. So you got to keep that core engaged. You're going to lower the legs down towards the foot of the mat or towards the front of the room. Then you're going to sweep them out to the side to that wide V and then bring back up to center. So it's a lower to that hollow body hold and then sweeping out to a V and then bring it back up. Hip flexor strengthening. Hopefully your hips are shaking. Lower, opening and closing. And one more, lower, open and close. We're going to reverse the circle. Open to a V, lower to that hover. Yes, yeah, that, oh, and lift it up. Open. Sweep the legs down together, hollow body, and lift up for 2. Open, sweep, lift for 3. And last one, open, sweep, and 4. Let's butt stretch. Bend your right knee, cross the ankle, figure four, pigeon pose, bending your knees in. You can hold on to your ball or hold on to your legs, whatever feels good to you here. And release. Switch to the other side. Let's go one more round, one more set of pigeon. Right ankle crossing, drawing the knee in. You also have the option here to straighten out your left leg and flex your toes. Maybe even grab a hold of your toes. Belly button in. And change. Pulling in and straightening the leg best you can, and maybe holding your toe. And release. Nice job. Place your feet down onto the floor. Lift your hips up. Remove your ball. Okay, we're going to do eagle lying down on our backs. So you're going to cross the right leg over the left, like you're sitting at a table having dinner. And then you're going to cross the right elbow underneath your left and see if you can bring the palms to touch. Now we're going to bring the arms up as far up over your head as you can go. Press your lower back into the mat, and you're going to draw your elbows and your knees, crunching up, look up, crunching up, see yourself, look at your legs, crunch, elbow, knee, touch, and then open it back up. So this is inhale, exhale, crunch, 1. Inhale, exhale, crunch, 2. Inhale, 3, 4, you got more, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Nice. Switch to the other side. Now you're sitting with the left leg across, really squeeze in through those inner thighs, and your left elbow is going to crisscross underneath. Bring your palms to touch best you can. If you can't, you can hold onto your shoulders. Lower back press, reaching, lengthening, inhale, exhale, crunch it, touch it, 1. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Inhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Inhale, 6. Inhale, 7, and 8. Nice job. Windshield wiper your legs. So go wide with your legs. Feet are wide. And you're going to roll the knees from side to side. Knees are bent, creating a 90-90 shape. So the wider your legs, the better you're going to get a stretch in your front thigh. So really wide feet here, rolling the knees side to side. And then coming back to center, heel toe your feet together. Draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms over your legs. Little roll from side to side, massaging out the back. And then we're going to roll forward and backwards on the spine, up and down, up and down. Yep. And then we're going to make our way into puppy pose. So coming onto your knees. And you can stay on your forearms and just let your tailbone tip up to the sky. This would be step 1. The next step would be to reach the arms a little bit further out, bringing your chest and maybe your chin or your forehead down to the floor. The next step would bring your hands into prayer position and bend at the elbows. Chin to the mat. and release. Bring your knees together and then bring your elbows close to your knees, rounding into a very tight, rounded child's pose or into a rabbit. And then a cobra, final back bend for the day. So if a deep, deep cobra doesn't work for you, you can always just come onto your forearms into Sphinx pose, but otherwise come to hands and knees, and you're going to start to shift your hips forward and then allowing your hips to drop down. Your legs can be apart. The wider the legs are, the more comfortable this is going to be. Opening up your collarbones, taking your heart space forward. Relax your legs, relax your hips, relax your stomach. Only thing working here is your arms. Slowly lower down. Bring your legs together, child's pose. Coming onto hands and knees for thread the needle for our twist for the day. All right, tabletop position. You're going to bring your right arm up towards the sky, take a deep breath in, and then exhale. We're going to thread that right arm underneath the left, come down onto the shoulder and onto the side of your right head temple. Then the left arm can stay down. It can also reach up. It can go behind you. There's so many variations, just depending on how this feels for you. And slowly release, coming back up, finishing out that turn, twist, and lower down. Other side, left arm will reach up, twisting, strong core, belly in, and then thread underneath, coming down onto the shoulder and onto the temple. A little gentle pressure though into that arm so that you're not dumping too much weight, and then reaching the arm up, experimenting, seeing what might feel good to you in your shoulder. And then slowly release, coming back up, left arm to the sky, twisting out, and release. Let's make our way onto our backs for your final resting pose. I'll go ahead and dim the lights. So whether you like Supta Baddha Konasana or Shavasana or anything up, if you want your legs up, relax your jaw. Relax your arms. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Relax your stomach. Relax the muscles that connect into your lower back. Allow your legs to become heavy. Continually work towards feeling the floor support your entire body, where you're not holding any tension. Take a deep breath in. This time, open the mouth to sigh it out. Feel the heart beat slow and get slower and slower. Take a deep breath in, filling up the lungs. And then we're going to open the mouth, exhale it out. One more time, deep breath in, open.